Thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we are going to give you a tarot card and oracle card reading. I do have your questions, so your name and info will be confidential. I will only focus on the questions you have given me. So before we start, I am going to show you the crystals I have here in your reading. So I do have a clear quartz. A clear quartz for me represents connecting with one's higher self, gaining more wisdom and guidance from your spirit guides and angels. I feel like this is something that can be very helpful for you, a clear quartz, okay? I also have a rose quartz. For me, I definitely feel a lot of um, how would I say it? A lot of blockage in your heart chakra. I feel like you've been through a lot emotionally within your heart, a lot of disappointments, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and it's all built up and suppressed and been a blockage in your heart. So I feel like a rose quartz is very good for that healing of the heart chakra. I also feel like it's good in regards to the feminine energy itself and a motherly feminine energy that you have that's very powerful. Okay, so this is very good. I also have a tiger's eye. For me, this represents how you're very sensitive towards people's emotions. I definitely feel like you're an empath and you can receive other people's emotions and you could feel what they feel. So it's like you get very sensitive. So a tiger's eye is very good for grounding when that occurs. Very good for grounding and bringing balance to the point where those emotions you're picking up due to empath is not overwhelming you. Okay. I also have a chrysocolla. This represents just the throat chakra and how due to a lot of past disappointments or pain or just emotions in general, sometimes I feel like you can suppress your emotions just because you want to be strong itself. I again do feel like you're very emotional, but I do feel like there's a lot of suppressed things due to not wanting to deal with things. And I also feel like that's also due to like the blockage you have here in your heart chakra. Okay, so chrysocolla is really good for emotions that have been suppressed and not properly expressed. Okay, so these are the crystals I have here in your reading that I feel is very helpful. Okay, so these are the cards that I'm using for you, the tarot deck. And then I also have, it's my little pouch, and my oracle card deck. This looks like a tarot deck, but it's not, but it's really good for future prospects, and I really love this deck because it's very accurate. It's called the Art of Novayu. It's a Lenormand deck. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I always have issues pronouncing it. Okay, so I'm just gonna sage really quickly the cards, and then I'm gonna do a quick prayer just to clear out the energy off the cards from whenever I used them, which I think was last night. Okay. Alright. I'm going to do a quick prayer, and then I will look over your questions, hon. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the reader I'm reading for, may you reveal now to her what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to the best of my ability, and that information that I receive may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I ask that the tarot cards today in this reading, may they come through with accurate, specific information that she needs to know in this present time, from her angels, her spirit guides, and any spirits that are around her that would like to bring forth any messages, any helpful guiding messages. Thank you. I am open to receiving now. I ask that the only information that comes through, may it come from a higher intention of God. I surround this reading with a beautiful white light. Thank you. Alright, so I do feel like there's been a sense of lately I feel like a sense of tiredness, a sense of tiredness, just not feeling like yourself, maybe really tired, drained. I feel like there's been a lot of being drained. I'm just going to look over your questions, but I'm definitely feeling like this sense of being drained or just tired lately, overworked lately. I wouldn't even say overworked, but kind of where you're sometimes in this careless mode, if that makes any sense. And I definitely feel like sometimes you feel like you lose that umph for life. I don't feel like you do it on purpose, but it's just due to, I wouldn't say it's boredom, but I would say it's due to just, feeling tired and not up for things. I definitely feel like Spirit's telling me you need to push yourself more, to be up for things and to not feel like and not do anything. You understand? You need to be up for things, even if you're super tired and you feel like, I can't do this, I feel exhausted, or if you need to motivate yourself again, just to even do the little things. It doesn't have to be big things. You could take baby steps, but I do feel like you're having this careless kind of like not want to do anything mode. So it's kind of, for me, a little bit of a depression mode. I do feel like you can easily get depressed easily, so that's something you have to watch and not allow it to overcome you. Okay, so I'm gonna read your questions, hun. Will a past love try to reconnect with me? I have been thinking a lot about this person lately. His name is, I'm not gonna say his name, I have his name in my head. Maybe it is someone else. All right, so this is a love question. I'm gonna definitely sorry, a card just flipped out, but I'm gonna shuffle it well because I haven't shuffled it. So again, I do feel like there's like this careless mode happening here. I feel like you could get depressed easily. I'm feeling Spirit's telling me you need to push yourself, hun, even if, to wake up, to take a walk outside. I feel like it's hard for you to push yourself to do normal, like, daily routines lately. I don't know if you've been feeling down a lot lately, but I'm definitely feeling like Spirit's saying to push yourself, hun, okay? Push yourself. All right, so sorry, that's my, if I like pause or anything, it's because my baby's here and I'm kind of like watching at the same time, but I'm definitely, okay. In regards to love for this person, I'm definitely feeling like you're not, I don't feel a reconnection with Barry. I do not, okay? This is interesting. This is not even a card and it got pulled out, but it's okay. I definitely feel like this is something that's meant for you right now, so this is very interesting, okay? I do not feel like you're going to reconnect with this person. I don't feel like he will reconnect with you. I just feel like those feelings and the emotions and thoughts that you're picking up from this name, the B name, is due to, feelings that you had towards him, and just like, old memories just coming in, because that happens sometimes. I think about my exes, I dream about them and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean they're going to reconnect in your life always. I do feel like your intuition is powerful. I do feel like you need to trust your vibes a lot, but I definitely feel like those thoughts and stuff, it's just due to like those feelings. I do think sometimes that means they're thinking about you, but I don't feel like he's gonna go out of his way to reconnect in any way like that. Okay. This card says, it's interesting. So the light for me represents to follow your path, follow your intuition. When it comes to love, you're really good with it. You're really good with like, when you're with somebody, you automatically get a feeling off the bat of like, do I like this person or not? Some people, it's hard for them to decide or decipher if that person's good for them or not. I do feel though that you will meet somebody, but it's not going to be this person. So this person is just feelings that, like old memories coming up. Okay. I do see some form of family. So I don't know if you have children or a family itself, but I do see some form of family. Okay. I also feel like this reverse card, it's like a competition. I feel like it's been a definite battle when it comes down to your love life. It's been where it's like you've been dealing with, like, I don't know if it's crazy people or wacko people or just not good people, or you feel like you have just had bad luck with people and you don't understand. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with you, hun. I feel like Spirit's telling me it has nothing to do with you. This battle of like trying to find the right person, or it's like you've just had bad luck and it just hasn't worked out. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them and the people that you know, you've been attracting, but it has nothing to do with you. It's just them, okay? I am feeling you have an old soul, so it's hard for you to connect with people itself. You're very intuitive again, I said, so you're very sensitive itself. I feel like you have this tendency where you'll rescue people too much. You'll try to help them to the point where you want to like help them and like fix them, or you want to like you're a kind of person, you're like me, you fall in love hard. You like literally like you'll give your soul and your all to a person and you don't really get a lot back. So what I'm hearing right now is you give too much and you don't get a lot in return, okay? I do see you meeting someone, okay? I do see you meeting someone, and I'm not sure if you know them now, but I see him being kind of like a security guard or an officer or something of like working with the county, okay? Kind of like somebody in the community or something like that. But like someone working with the community or the county. And it's really nice because I don't know, but this person that you're gonna meet, he's gonna be a widow. Okay, I definitely feel like he's gonna be a widow. I'm not sure how you guys are gonna meet, but I do see you guys meeting. It's gonna be due to the fact that you know, he's gone through a lot with his wife's passing, and I'm not sure if you know him or you're friends with him now, but there's someone that you're gonna meet like this that I just described, and I don't feel like it's a divorce. He's gonna be like a widow. Okay, so I see you meeting this person, and he's a little bit, I don't know exactly how old you are, hun, but he's gonna be a little bit older than you, okay? And he's gonna be, he's not gonna be so complicated or have so much problems, because I feel like a lot of the guys you've dated or been with, they've had problems. And it's like you just need a normal guy, if that makes any sense, okay? So that is what I'm feeling with your love life. I'm feeling like you need to follow your intuition, follow this light, the signs that God's giving you. I do see a family, so I don't know if you have a family, and it's just a part of your life, and that's been an issue here with the love life itself. But this battle, this competition of not finding the right person or having bad luck or just finding people that just have problems and they're no good, no, that's not going to continue. That's not going to continue to happen. I do see you meeting this person. And just know, do not give it all. Like, you need to give it, like, you need to meet them, like, they need to meet you halfway. They need to give in return to you as well. Okay, so less giving and more receiving, if that makes any sense with that, hun, okay? All right, so I'm going to move on to your next question. Your next question is, do you see me moving from current home into another home in the near future? Will it be another state? I'm currently in this place. Okay. Okay, I do see you moving, hun. I do see you moving, but not soon. Not soon. I do not see you moving soon. I see you moving within the next 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years, okay? I do see you moving in the next 2 to 3 years, okay? I feel like you're not ready to move yet. I don't feel like that's even in your book. Like, for me emotionally, I feel some depression again, hun. I don't know what it is, but I feel some depression of some sort with you, or some like sadness lately that's been happening with you, okay? I do see you moving within the next 2 to 3 years, okay? I do not feel like you're going to move out of the state. I do not feel like you're going to move out of the state. I feel like it's going to be in the same city. And I do see you like moving to a temporary place first, and then you'll eventually move in with this person that I'm talking to you about, okay? This person's going to be really kind to you, because I see him actually caring for you and actually taking care of you, because honestly, I feel like these people you've been with, you've been taking care of them. You've been having everything on your shoulders. You've been doing all the work. And I'm feeling that now it's your time. You deserve to have things to happen to you. Okay? So here again, it's very interesting. I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about some depression or some sadness. It's coming in very strongly. I have the devil. The devil does not mean anything bad, okay? It actually means something good. It means transition, letting go of something that no longer serves you, letting go of something that is not of good use to you, okay? And it's kind of been, and then it also represents temptation, shadows, etc. There's a reverse in this, so there's a definite blockage. Now, I also see the Lovers card. The Lovers represents obviously a relationship of some sort or choices of some sort. Having choices and deciding if this is good for me or not, letting it go or not letting it go, okay? So I also have here moving on. This is a moving on card. Sorry, I'm talking fast. I am a channeler, so I'm just receiving and I'm just talking to you so I don't forget it or lose track of it. So it is reversed. All these cards are reversed. So that means that you are having issues with these choices, with letting go and moving on. I'm definitely feeling like Spirit's saying you have to let go of this. You have to move on from this. And I think you are. I just think it's been very difficult for you. I think it's just been very, very hard. But you need to, at some point, allow yourself to move on from this thing that's been just dragging you down and pulling you down. I don't know exactly what it is. It can be in relationship or just choices in general in regards to something, hun, okay? But know that Spirit is saying you need to move on from this, okay? I do see you moving, okay? I see you moving, not now, not soon. You're not ready. You're not emotionally ready to move. I feel like you will move within the next 2 to 3 years. I do not see you moving out of the state. I see you staying in the same state, even the same city, if anything. But I do see you moving temporarily, at that point, temporarily to a place, just temporarily. And you're going to meet this person where you're going to, they're going to take care of you. But just because I'm saying that, don't just wait around for him. You need to focus on you. This is you time. You need to focus on you. You need to do what you need to do to get yourself healthy again, to take care of yourself again, hon, okay? Because I'm definitely feeling like you need to take care of yourself, okay? You need to take care of yourself. Don't let this hopelessness, this sadness take over you, all right? So that is what I'm feeling with that question, hon. Okay, so I'm going to move on to your next question. I'm such a night owl. I have been my whole life. Yes, even as a child, I would use any excuse to stay up as long as I could. I just can't get myself to go to bed and end up falling asleep at my computer desk. I'm not sure if this has to do with a past life. What do you think? Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so in regards to you not sleeping, again, hun, I do not feel like it's involving a past life. You're very psychic, okay? Like I said again, you're sensitive and you're an empath. At night is when you pick up the most energy from spirits. Whew, that just came out. At night, you pick up the most energy from spirits, hun. For most psychics, most empaths, most sensitives, that's what we refer to as, we pick up energy at night, mostly at 1, mostly like 2 or 3 in the morning, if that's the case, okay? And it's like an anxiety that comes over us, and then as we as human beings, we just think it's normal anxiety. We're like, why aren't we going to sleep? But truly, it's due to us picking up information from spirit. Spirit tries to talk to us the most at night. So since especially when you were a child, if it was coming through extensively, extremely and very strongly at night, it's because when you're a child, you're more pure and you're more aware of things, so you're able to access information better, so that's why they come to you better. So as you get older, sometimes it could fade, but if you're still having these issues and you're very much a night owl, it's because you have a lot of psychic ability, and I feel it. You have a lot of psychic ability. You're very, very sensitive to emotions, to energy in a room, and I really feel meditation and prayer would be really good for you, to learn how to control it, to learn how to shut it down so you don't receive it, because sometimes, like me as a psychic, I could go out to the mall, and I don't want to be open because then I'm going to be receiving people's stuff that I don't want to receive, you know what I mean? So it's good to learn how to control and open when you want to. So I would say prayer is very important for that, hun. Prayer is very, very, very important. All right, so for me, the Empress represents that loving, caring, nurturing traits and energy that you have. Something that, again, must be worked on in the sense of not giving so much and allowing you to also receive back, all right? The Fool represents you have the whole world ahead of you, hun. You have the whole world ahead of you, but I feel definitely like right now to you need to go through the motions that you're going through right now, okay? I feel like all you need to do is just take it day by day, moment to moment, but know that you have the whole world ahead of you, okay? And then lastly, the third card, which is Page of Pentacles, represents for me that money, I feel like money's been an issue, not like tremendously. I'm not sure if it's been tremendously, but I do feel like there's been some issues with money, but I am feeling that it's going to come back again. It's going to come back again. Money is going to come back again, hun, okay? So just, go through what you need to go through right now, but automatically the most important thing right now is to take care of yourself, okay, hun? Take care of yourself. I know I told you that guy's gonna come into your life again. No, just don't, it's about you right now. It's about you taking care of yourself, okay? All right, so I'm gonna look now at, let me see here, your question here. Okay, here we go. Now you're telling me number 4 is about the dream. All right. So in regards to your third question, which is about the past life, I feel like it's not a past life. I feel like it's due to the fact you have a lot of psychic ability, and just by reading off this dream you told me here in number 4, you're very in tune with premonitions. You're very clairvoyant. Clairvoyance being able to see with the third eye, kind of like a movie in your head. So you're very, very, very in tune with that, okay? And that's something, again, I said with prayer, meditation, you could definitely be able to control it and be able to know when to use it. It's really good to use, especially in your day-to-day life, hun, all right? So I read the whole dream earlier, and it's amazing, and it's so cool how that puppy a few months later that you got looked like the puppy in your dream. I definitely feel like, yes, I feel like that puppy that you have now is a reincarnation of, I'll just say the puppy's name, the O name. I don't think it'll be a big deal if I say Oreo. I definitely do feel like the pup is a reincarnation of Oreo. And I also feel like, especially, I definitely feel, I'm rereading again, I definitely feel, especially from what I'm reading here, that your father surrounds this new puppy a lot, and especially since this new puppy for me is a reincarnation of Oreo. Your father's very much strongly around you with this puppy as well. I feel like it's like a mix, so in the sense of this new puppy you have is a reincarnation of Oreo, and also in some weird formation of your father. Like your father's with the energy of that new puppy you have. It's very, very interesting. And no, that dream was a visitation dream, hun. That was a visitation dream. I don't know if you've heard of visitation dreams, but visitation dreams are dreams where they're very vivid, and you actually can see a loved one in your dream, a loved one that's crossed over, and it's because they come to visit you, and that's the strongest way they were able to connect with you. And that's so amazing, and I get chills just reading about your dream. That's so great. And know that was your father coming through with letting you know about Oreo. And I definitely do feel like this puppy, I mean, what are the odds that a couple months later you get this puppy and you had that dream before? It's like there's no coincidence. It totally makes sense, and it's definitely a reincarnation of Oreo, and also your father very much with you in spirit, okay? So that is the answer to that question, hun. All right, so I'm going to move on to number 5. I have a strong connection to animals. I know I can communicate with them. I know what they are thinking and saying for the most part. I would like to do this on the side to help people with their pets. Very interesting, because before I started your reading, I automatically got, oh, this person's a healer. She's a healer. She's a healer. She's a healer. You have such strong healing traits, hun. Okay. I would like to do this on the side. Do you see me being able to do this and being good at it? I think I just need confidence that I can do this and don't worry about what other people think. Exactly. What's really cool is you have psychic ability. And what's really cool again is you're very strong with these abilities, again, with the empathetic, the emotions, the feelings. And I definitely feel like you could feel those things with animals too. I totally feel like you can be one of those animal communicators, animal healers, being able to help others, give advice to others about their animals who are ill, like a medical intuitive animal healer as well, an intuitive animal healer. I very much feel like you can do that. I very much feel like this is something that you can hone into and learn how to control. I feel like you already have it, so you would just need to practice it, hun, and learn how to control it. Definitely, I feel like you just need the motivation. Again, I told you in the beginning of the reading, I feel like you need motivation. You need motivation for this, hun, okay? Motivation in the sense of being able to believe that you're good at it, being able to believe that you can do it, okay? But I do feel definitely you have strong healing traits to you, hun. Okay. Before anything too as well, I'm going to now pull out these oracle cards. I know you don't have any more questions, but I'm just going to pull out 3 cards to end the reading here, and then I will let you go. So one thing I do have to say is that this new person that you're going to meet, I know I did say he's going to be a widow and all these things. I do feel like your dad's going to send this person, all right? Your dad's going to send this new person to you, and I feel like this person's going to have a lot of traits, just like your dad, okay? So there's going to be a lot of those good traits that reminds you of your dad that this person will have, okay? If this person is not a widow, I do feel like this person will be connected to a county job or a police officer or something like that, hun, okay? All right, but know your father's very much around you in spirit, and it's really beautiful, okay? And if you can, whenever you like, I would love to be able to channel your father. You could just message me and let me know if you would like to book a spirit communication reading. I do feel very strongly around you. Again with the tower thing, very interesting. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Again here I have a tower that's reversed. But again, it can mean the same thing, reversed or not, with these kind of cards. I feel like, again, there's some form of, you know, let's say relationship, a job, something that you had that was built, that was structured, and that now, like, you have to have strength to get through this. Okay, so I don't know if it's a job or it was a relationship, like I said, but it was definitely of some form of choices. Okay, you need to be strong and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to know what's right for you and your family. Now, I don't know if you have children, but I see a child here. For me, it could represent the inner self, a childlike self, or the concept of that you have children or family, because I did also get that family card. But know you need to do what's right for you, and you have to have boundaries. You have to set boundaries, and you have to be strong with this, hun, okay? I don't know exactly what it is, but you need to set boundaries and you need to be strong with yourself, hun. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that. I send lots of love to you and your family. You have all these healing traits to you that I feel like you should definitely embrace. I get really excited about it just thinking about it as like an animal healer, as you as an animal healer, and I think it would be really, really good for you. I think you could start small, you know, just watch YouTube videos, learn more about it, and I feel like you just have it. You just need to hone in on it, hun, all right? So I very much hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, and lots of love and many blessings. Bye now.